Okay, ciao, buongiorno, it's me again. Today's menu I'm going to make gnocchi di patate because I think we overplanted potatoes this year. Not that I'm complaining. And also because we have so many broad beans, so I'm mixing these two together. So here are my ingredients. I have the potatoes, of course, the sausages for the sauce for the gnocchi. So let's get cooking. Peeled, cut into chunks and wash. Now I'm ready to cook it. Plump. Potatoes are almost done as well. Let me see, have a look. Let me have a look. Another 5 minutes. To remove the skin because already split. All I do is just push it and it pops out like that. This again. Isn't that beautiful? 200 grams of flour all together. Playing like dough.
Play-doh.
Here's the dough. This time, no resting, no wrapping, and roll it like that. Let's put some flour on the surface so it doesn't stick. This is what I meant about snake. Maybe snake is not the right word for this. Or breadstick is probably correct for the terminology. Like after it's been rolled into breadstick, now I'm cutting into about an inch long, and this should be okay, ready to cook. Fork and poke it to give it a little bit of indentation for the sauce to get in there. So let me show you again how it works. This one, you roll it, and you have little indentation. If you cannot find this size cherry tomatoes or any tomatoes, it's available where you can find. This is called pomodorini, datterini. So I remove the skin of sausages. Cooking it until it's brown, about the same, about fine, but good to chop it. Let's chop it. And there we go. And now I'm adding the tomatoes. Tomatoes goes in. The tomatoes are just cooked but not breaking. So now I'm adding the beans, broad beans, not all of them. The sauce is ready. Happening here. I'm about to put the gnocchi into boiling water. I use 2 hands in here in order to quick the action. Vegetarian sauce, baking butter on top of the surface, and that means it's ready. So that's it. So
Floating gnocchis.
Yeah, now we're just going to put it directly to the sauces. We don't have to drain everybody. That's for the vegetarian and the tomatoes, and yeah, so that's the tomatoes and broad beans, fava beans. Let me give you that. With my Italian flag theme, patriotic broad beans. This is the vegetarian. My portion is the one with sausage. Oh, and they're gorgeous, so beautiful. I'm happy. Happy days. This is the chopped cayenne pepper. This is optional. This is only if you like to put spice.
A little zing.
Zing and kick. The purpose here is to have a good balance, rich, savory, richness from the cheeses. Oh no, I put it.
Here we are, just about to sit down to have lunch. Rina's in the shade, you can't see very much of her. It's a beautiful day today after the heavy rain we had for the last 2 days. Everything is green and verdant, and there's the pulchritor in the air. If you don't know what pulchritor is, that is the smell after it has rained. Oh, good day everybody. Today's lunch and our little wine vlog here. So we went to Francone winery a few days ago. Actually, in fact, it was a double purpose. We were going to look at some kittens that Kat just had, because we've been looking for a replacement for our beloved Mr. Bean, some of you might remember. And also it was the first day that cantinas were open for tasting. So it was a wonderful day. We had a little tasting, which I got a short video clip which I put on. And today we're going to have a Barbaresco. We haven't had a Barbaresco for some time. So today's Barbaresco is Francone Gallini chicken.
No chicken here.
No chicken here.
No chicken.
2017. So without ado, let's do the pouring. Now, let's hold it up to the light and let's have a look to see how it looks. It's still actually quite dark and intense. It's still a young wine at 2017. So look at that intense color. Actually, from this angle with the sun shining through, it does look like a lighter red. But if you look down, so anyway, the color. Now we have a look at the it's quite close. It's quite remarkable. Of course, the other day we had that 2014, which was stupendous, and that was 6 years of age. This is only 3 years, so the nose tells me that it can go for a good 4, 5, even 10 more years. So I opened this one up about half an hour before we drank it, so it could breathe a little bit. And when I swirl it around the mouth, then it opens up and you can get all the wonderful taste, the combination of the Nebbiolo grape, grown in one of the best areas in the world for Nebbiolo, combined with a little touch of oak barrel. I think he said they used 1,200 liter oak barrels for this. So it gives it just the fine refinedness of the oak. It's been 2 years in the oak, by the way. This is heaven. You must come to Piemonte, if nothing else, for the Barolos and the Barbarescos, and of course the lesser Nebbiolos and Barbares are equally as good, or not equally, but just as good. So anyway, cheers.
Cheers.
Italy is open for visitors again. We are not open till August, but
see you soon.
But if you did want to come earlier, just let us know. We'll see what we can accommodate for you. Cheers. Stay healthy. Stay safe. Keep your social distancing. Ciao.
Using my own food is already I know what's in there. Putting ricotta cheese on gnocchi makes it very soft, but not mushy, and it's firm at the same time. And today's sauce is just very simple: sausages and broad beans, because we still have loads of them, and of course the potatoes that we overplant this year. And for Tim, because it's vegetarian, I just took off the meat, sage butter with tomatoes and broad beans.
Good. Now I'm hungry. Let's eat. And I don't think we overplanted potatoes this year.
We have to live on potatoes.
Potatoes and broad beans. Ciao. Tomato, as I bite it, is bursting with flavor. The beans on the background, but it's Rina's gnocchi as to die for. Rina's gnocchi is firm, but yet soft at the same time, melts in your mouth. What a difference from what I call gummy bear gnocchi, which is commercially all over the place. I love it.